Okay, I think I've got everything ready, so let's try this. Let's load this up and see if it works. Going to open Chrono Trigger. Here's me talking. Well, you should be able to hear the clock down in the background. All the nice, cool Chrono Trigger intro music. Yeah, bringing back some memories already. Gosh, what a great game. Yeah, just real excited to get ready into playing this 1995 Square before the merger with Square Enix. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we... Hey, maybe let's make this one the real one, right? Why not? Hey everyone, welcome. This is High Score Gamer, new YouTube channel, sort of a Let's Play / ASMR. Just gonna, listen to me talk while there's video games going on in the background. I'm gonna try and do my best to play video games that I am a big fan of, that I love quite a bit, some of my formative games. And I'm going to talk about why I love them, what makes them great, and then just, sort of give maybe some lesser known facts or well-known facts. Just I'm going to be talking about these games a lot as I play them. They're multi-hour games and I have to fill a lot of time with pointless talking. Also, just because I thought the name High Score Gamer was really fun, I'm gonna be getting high on some of this, some good marijuanas that I have purchased here legally in the state that I live in. It is okie dokie for that to happen. This is not a weird backdoor deal that I have done, although I am no stranger to those in my younger days. I went to college, Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a hit of this Jack Herer sativa. I'm going to go ahead and give that a little puff here. You're going to hear a nice little sound. I've got set up a nice little bubble, a nice little click. And then a stereotypical yeah. Alright, and I've got a couple more hits in the chamber there. Let's not kill it all at once. And let's go ahead and start this wonderful, wonderful game. Big part of my childhood. Sorry to cut off that great intro. Me and my friends, that used to be sort of the thing to do, is you'd get a new RPG game and then just kind of sit there, let the start screen play out, and then try and figure out what the fuck was going on in the game based off of this sort of cobbled together intro video that they show you. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and select battle mode. Wait would probably be smarter, but let's do active. It's an important note. I'm gonna go ahead and keep names here. It's an important thing to note. I have played this game multiple times, but I'm not a I'm not like a speedrunner or anything like that. I don't know this game like the back of my hand. I'm probably gonna fuck things up. I'm probably gonna get killed and need to restart. It's probably gonna be embarrassing. I apologize in advance for any of that. But that's not what this is about. This isn't about playing this game perfectly. This is about enjoying this game for what it is. And what it is one of the best RPG stories that has ever been told, in my opinion. And maybe not even that it's the best RPG story that's ever been told. But God, they just really tell it well, don't they? This is a very well put together video game. It's about 20 hours long if you do all of the side quests and don't, flounder around. If you kind of know what you're doing, it's about 20 hours long with all the side quests, or 15, somewhere in that area. And yeah, they just really trim the fat from this game. You know, there's not a lot of boring, pointless, like, fetch quests or anything. Like, everything in this game kind of needs to be there. Everything in this game has a point and a purpose. And it's great to play a game like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just crack into it. When I was doing my sound tests, I realized for the first time how kind of funny it is that Chrono Trigger starts off with his mom waking him up right after you hear fireworks going off in this town square that's like 15 feet from his door. That doesn't wake him up, but his mom coming up the stairs and going, Chrono, get up. You were so excited that he just didn't sleep well. I guess that's what it is. He's just so sleepy that even fireworks can't wake him. I can relate to that, though. When I was younger, I used to, like, set my alarm clock, and it would go off in the mornings, and I would just, you know, slap it, turn it off, and my dad would walk by and just go, "Hey, get up." Like, not even come by and shake me, not even, like, raise his voice, just sort of, like, lean in, "Hey, get up." If I remember correctly, I think you can get, like, a secret stash of money that Chrono has kind of hanging around. I could be wrong about that. I know you can get some from his mom. You gotta hit mom up for money. Oh, that inventor friend of yours. Yeah, you know that person that's gonna literally revolutionize the world because it's 1000 AD and she's inventing teleportation. Come on. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance. Have fun. Yes. Give me the money. Alright. 1000 AD. We're in the town of... Does it say what the name of the town is? Truce. We're in the town of Truce. Now I wonder if it's named Truce because the war with the wizards ended in a truce at the beginning of this game, in this current timeline? I don't know. Might not have any relation at all. Go down here to the town of Poor, I believe, right? Yeah. Not important. Let's not go there. I'm not gonna waste time. I'm starting to feel that hit that I took. I'm getting a little wandery, getting a little spacey. It's all good. Yeah, if you go to the castle, can you go? Oh, you can go into the Guardia Forest. And yeah, I noticed another little weird thing. Yeah, when I was doing my sound check for this, I don't know if it's just the emulator software that I'm using or if this is something from the original game, but I can run in any direction. I can run diagonally, up to the right, down to the right, up to the left. It won't let me run diagonally down to the left. Like, just doesn't do anything if I push that combination of buttons on my keyboard. Very strange. Yeah, let's do a quick battle real quick, just to sort of like get into it, and then I'll run to the fair. This might be getting in over my head. I might go ahead and die immediately. I know I select active battle, so... Oh yeah, I'm fine. I select active battle, so I need to be quick. I can't really sit around and think about what I'm doing. I just gotta go for it. Slash these dudes up. I don't know if I have any techniques. Let's see, it's just this one guy and me. So I can take a look and see. Nope, don't have any techniques yet. Yep, so it's all attacks. Yeah! And he's dead. Get a little experience. And some tech points. Ooh, and a tonic. All I need is some gin. Mix up a Snoop Dogg drink. Alright, let's check out the Lean Square Millennial Fair. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the Millennial Fair, have fun. Yeah. Yeah, so basically here at the Millennial Fair you can go around, there's all sorts of like, there's a little bit of like gambling and kind of like games that you can do. This little thing right here is kind of like a timing based. Now, you gotta wait, get it right at the edge. There you go. Ah, 1 silver point. And I want to immediately just do 2 things. One, I'm going to point out one thing that I've never seen on videos that I watch about Chrono Trigger, and that is that here at these races, you can bet on who's going to win. You have to wait for in between races to bet on it. And it's been a while since I've done this. I'm not going to be able to do it successfully here, but there's an interesting trick. The race is over. Green Ambler won. There's probably some way to like figure out who is going to win. But let's see here. GI Jocker's off to the right, so I'm going to bet on him. And then what you can do is once the race starts, you can interfere with the other racers by just sort of like getting up in their grill. You can make them go slower and make other people catch up to them, just kind of like interfering with their graphics. God, this guy's like killing it, so he's not. That also might just be like a placebo thing, you know? This is something that my friends and I used to do when we played this game when I was little. I don't know, you know, now doing it, that actually is a thing. Or maybe it was just like holding A when you're trying to catch a Pokemon. Or something like that. Did I bet on? Yeah, he didn't win. No, I'm not gonna guess the winner. So yeah, that was the first thing that I wanted to bring some attention to. That, you know, now that I'm trying it, I don't know that it is actually a thing. The other thing is this horrifying place right here. This is the renowned Tent of Horrors. Yeah, this place is a plot relevant to the game. There's, well, kind of. If you want to 100% this game, if you want to get your party back to normal after a certain event later, I'm going to be spoiling this game left and right, by the way. I'm just going to be sort of cagey about when I do it. So you're going to need to come to this place at a certain point in the game. And it's really creepy, and to my knowledge, this is one of the things in the game that's never really explained. You do a lot of time travel in this game, you know, shocking with a name like Chrono Trigger. But there's time travel in this game, and there's a lot of things that you see that are kind of mysteries at the beginning of this game that eventually you're like, oh, I see the origins of that, or I see where this came from something in the past, especially when you go to 12,000 BC and there's this like mystical flying kingdom. But this is something that never gets explained. There's this weird like floating head guy. It's called like Dr. Norstein Beckler. I don't know where I got the doctor from. It's just Norstein Beckler's lab. I guess I figure it's a laboratory, so he's probably a doctor. And then you pay like money and there's like different things that can happen. And I don't have enough silver points to do any of them, which is a shame. But yeah, this sort of like creepy floating head thing, I don't think they ever explain. And they don't explain like why he's got sort of curiosities from all over the timelines of this game, and why he has a perfect replica of your main character that is so realistic that it can save him from being erased from time. So yeah, so for a game that as I just mentioned before, like I pride on everything being so well set up and everything being self-contained and explained, this is the one thing that has always kind of nagged at me. And I don't know if that's a bad thing. Like, I think that might be kind of a good thing that there is just sort of this one mysterious, like, unexplained thing. I kind of wish that this dude here, this guy wasn't even here to say, like, hey, here's the cool Tent of Horrors, come in. And it was just this sort of kind of off the side where it's like no one really acknowledges it, and maybe, like, I don't know, maybe it, like, isn't there, it's all in your mind. I know everyone hates those kind of it's all in your mind bullshit fan theories, but whatever. Alright, let's get going. Get a run on. talk to this guy, this conspicuous Melchior the Swordsmith. Do I have money to buy anything from him? I have 684. I can buy a load blade. No, I can't buy the load sword. I can buy the iron blade. But I'm not gonna bother because I'm pretty sure you just get better stuff in this game. I don't think you ever have to actually like visit a shop and like buy weapons. I don't think that's this type of game. I could be wrong about that. So what if we won a war against a bunch of wizards, so I don't know why this place would be called Truce. Alright, here we have the introduction of the second main character of this game. Marley, or Marl. Bob Marley. She's actually, as spoiler alert, a princess. Now, here's the thing. You can avoid a lot of the kind of rigmarole that she puts you through, but the one thing that you can't avoid, as you'll notice here, is you have to bump into her. If I time this right and move away like while she's gone, I can't go further. They're still setting up. There's not really anything else that I can do. Do you know the latest gossip? No, I don't. I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. I would like to see how wild she really is. I wonder who that could be. Where could this tomboy of a daughter be? Here with this girl pacing around in her yoga pants with her hair pulled up in a ponytail. Could she be the tomboy? Anyway, like I said, you have to bump into her. She'll dance around you. You can control kind of what you do from there, however, and this is going to come back later to either bite you in the ass or not, and ultimately it's not really going to matter, but it is kind of like a fun, it's a fun little thing that you'll eventually see, and I'll point it out when we get there. So here we go, bump, oh! Now this pendant goes flying. Alright, so here we go, I'm going to point out everything that you can do to do right. Ouch, that hurt. So, step 1, the bell rings. Someone says, I don't know if it's happened yet, there might be an NPC that I haven't talked to, but someone says that when two people are standing near Lean's bell and it rings, that means that there's like a destiny ahead for them or something like that. So the ringing of that bell is important at that moment. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yeah, we're good. Her pendant is lost. Where could it be? Now, because you can see the pendant on the screen, you might think, let me go pick that pendant up for her. But no. Talk to her first. Don't tell me I lost it. Does she have any additional dialogue? Let's Dark Souls this. Exhaust the dialogue. No. Okay, now pick up the pendant. Now talk to her again. There we go. It has a lot of sentimental value. And yeah, give it back. Don't be a dick. Let's see here. What do you think? Would you mind if I walked around with you a while? Yeah, you know what? Actually, nah. Come on, I don't know anyone. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm such a gentleman. Okay, by the way, my name is I'm about to make something up, obviously, here. Marley. A lot of discussion on that. Marley. I don't know. Marley feels right. Marley is what I want to say, but like I feel like it should be Marl at the end of the day. I'll probably switch in between Marl or Marley if you hear me say it. I apologize. And I'm a silent protagonist. Very nice to meet you. You won't hear me say anything. Alright, so let's see here. So there's other things that you can do. This little girl lost her kitty. You can find that kitty and take it back to the little girl. Kitty's over here. You can not steal this dude's sandwich. Don't take his lunch. Why would you? It's such a mean thing to do. He literally is talking about how much he's like, I'm so excited to sit down for my lunch. And then it gives you the option if you walk over there. It's like, do you want to steal this poor old man's delicious picnic lunch that he has made for this Millennium Fair? He doesn't have... This is probably his last Millennium Fair. And you are taking his... You're taking his lunch. Where's my cat? It's right here. I've got your cat. You brought my cat. Yes, there we go. I am sweet. Thank you so much. Alright, yeah, so let's see here. Let's run up this way, talk to this guy. What does he do? You have, oh, he just lets you know. Want to exchange 10 silver points for 50 G. Nah, I don't need the money, man. I'm loaded. And then let's go do one of the most fun things, some of the greatest music in the entire game. This has been my alarm ringtone for the longest time. Are you ready for this? Gato. I used to try and sing this like song, but I don't think you can make it fit to the beat at all. Like it's just a little bit off. It probably works better in like the original Japanese, I imagine. Anyway, gato, Spanish for cat. He's got little cat ears, right? That's what I always assumed, at least. This guy's an asshole. If you attack him and you're close, he will counterattack. And he usually stays close. So it's like, do you just, wait and let him get away from you, or do you just kind of go all out and take the hits? Oh, and I guess maybe he just counterattacks the person that he's technically closest to. There we go. He should be out of range. Yeah, too far away to counterattack. Yeah, stay away. And I got him, just like that. Yeah, that one fight did me some good. Chrono got his battle lust satiated. Yeah, this too, he can't make it fit. I lost, you won, here's 15 points now, wasn't that fun? I don't know, it's bad. But yeah, the music in this game, that's another thing I didn't talk about before. The number one reason to play this game maybe just might be the music. Like every single piece is wonderful. Alright, so now that you've got Marley, you can go, you have to go down. I'm gonna go advance the plot here in a second. You can go do like a soda guzzling contest with this guy. Probably root beer, huh? Press A as fast as you can. Ready, get, set, go. I don't have a turbo controller, so it's gonna be pathetic. That is never good. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like from the other side. Sometimes my computer just starts freezing up a little bit. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I tried like, I've got an emulator, so I tried setting like 2 different buttons to be A and like switching back and forth. I probably need to just do some sort of turbo if I want to win that. I don't remember what you get because I don't think that I've ever actually beaten that guy at the button mashing contest. Okay, so you just gotta go talk to not this little kid, this lady chilling over here, and she's gonna say, "Yep, I heard they have another invention. I hope it doesn't blow up like all the others." So clearly, they're setting up that Luca is inventive, but perhaps not a successful inventor. And yeah, see, they ought to be ready by now. Make way for the far side of the square. Alright, so let's go ahead and make way for the far side of this square. And here we go. Yeah, here's the last thing. She wants to get some candy. So you're going to come stand over here, and then she's going to be looking at candy. And it's going to make you think that you need to do something. That you should move and talk to her, or something like that. But you have to not do anything and wait. Thanks for waiting. Yeah. Now, yeah, when we get to like part, like 8 or 9 or something, a couple hours down the road, I'll be able to show you how all of that stuff plays out. You'll get to see all of these people come back and say, oh, look, this guy was such a nice man, he didn't steal my lunch. This guy was such a nice man, he saved my cat. This guy was such a nice man, I saw him bump into this lady and then talk to her before he picked up her jewelry. Anyway, let's get going. All right, so Tabin is Luca's dad. I feel like there was something that I remembered about Tabin's name that I can't think of off the top of my head, like that it was like a reference to something, or that it was I don't quite remember. Maybe it'll come to me, maybe it won't. So they've created the super dimension warp. It's funny that it's a teleporter and they call it the super dimension warp. Like they really get ahead of themselves there. It moves you from one place to another. What is it? It's a dimension warp. To use it, jump up here and you'll appear over here. Some people are going to be thinking that I'm mixing up Tabin's name with Luca's mom, Lara. That is going to be, that is plot important, and really interesting. And I will remember to talk about that when I get there. That is not what I was. I feel like there's something else with Tabin's name that I'm remembering. All right, let's talk to these guys. Check out that girl's glasses. What's wrong with glasses? Luca's inventions never work right. Well, this should be fun. She could probably see the back side of the... Yeah, what's up with that? Poor people. Poor Luca just getting made fun of for having bad eyesight and having the capacity to correct it at 1000 AD. Alright. Give it a try. Oh, yeah, it's me. Alright, let's see here. Here we go. Chrono. See, she calls it the telepod. That's a better name for it, I think, than the dimension warp. Oh, also, what button is it? I have it here. One of the cool things that you can do is you can like switch. You can switch the text, which is fun because you can, where sometimes it fits better at the top and sometimes it fits better at the bottom. I'll watch while you try it out. Yeah, so we're gonna try out this telepod. Hop onto the left one. Let's see here. We tried it on our pets. Oh boy. Yeah, if you go to their house, you can see a bunch of pet skeletons. No, that's a joke. You can't do that. Probably. I hope not. Alright, let's hop onto this left pod, see what happens. Mysterious things. This is one of my favorite little animations. To like get it to go, they just like beat it. He like beats it with a hammer. And yeah, and she like, it looks like she does her little battle dance. She's got her gun held up there. What are they doing to get this machine running? What does it take? That was great. Everyone loves it. Went off without a hitch. Yeah, and what do you have to say now? Are you eating crow? I guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. Well, talk here. How was it? Want to try it again? Yeah, can I try it again, actually? Yeah, he didn't even think it worked. Yeah, can I do it again? Oh, cool, I can. Woo! Yeah, there's no line. I can do this ride as many times as I want. One more time. Woo! Yeah, if you've never gone to an amusement park, right after it rained and they had to like temporarily close down, or just like on a day when no one's there, and have been able to just constantly ride one of the like your favorite ride over and over and over. I had an opportunity to do that once when I was younger, when I was in high school, and it was one of the coolest days. Just no line. Sometimes we didn't even get off the ride because there weren't enough people to fill the cars, and so the ride attendant was like, yeah, just stay on, I guess, and keep enjoying the park. Alright, so let's go talk to Marley here and see what she says. Now she wants to try it because we're trendsetters. That's why. And Luca, Luca knows what's up. Yeah, so everyone just immediately objectifying Marley. That's nice. She's a warrior princess who is a master with a crossbow, and all everyone talks about is how pretty she is. That's great. Let's give her a great backhand when she reappears. But something's gonna go wrong, I imagine, right? And not just because I know this game and I know it's gonna happen, but also because of this ominous music playing and this glowing. from her pendant. Her pendant is what's happening? And now the machine's freaking out. Oh no. Here's another great thing that I like. So this game, your main character Chrono, he's a silent protagonist, and so as a silent protagonist, you, the player, sort of, you know, you are most of his emotions. You are most of his connection to like reality or whatever. Like he's a blank slate that you put yourself into. This is a great thing for the plot though, because this game immediately is just like shows how great Chrono as a person without even like your input, or I guess maybe specifically because of your input, because you have to physically make him do this. But no one knows what happened, right? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. Yeah, there's a warp field that was amplified or activated, and so they're sitting there wondering like, what happened? What went wrong? Oh, affected is what it said. My bad. And then Chrono's just like, without knowing, they're wondering what happened, and Chrono's like, I'm gonna pick up this fucking rock and just do it again, and I'm gonna go figure it out. What a fine lad. Yeah, it's so, oh god, it's so good. It's like such a good introduction to this game. I absolutely love the way this game starts off. Like, what a wonderful call to adventure. Like, they're not starting you off with, you know, like anything big. Like, it's literally just like, how did your adventure start off? Oh, well, this cute chick that I met at a Renaissance fair disappeared because of her magical necklace, and I just couldn't let that stay. I had to do something about it. Won't they both be lost? Maybe, yeah. All right. We're gonna go after her, man. Don't know where she went. Don't know where we're going. But let's do it. Yeah, and then Luca, I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. I'm gonna assess the situation, and then I'll be there in 10 to 15. Don't worry about it. This is another really interesting thing that I saw pointed out, that these get shorter as the game goes along. Kind of implies like your mastery over time travel, and I think that's a really interesting thing as well. Yeah, it's the game that keeps on giving, man. I learn new things about it every single time I replay it, every single time I watch videos of people talking about it. There's just, you know, everyone picks up like on different things. Like, I'm sure there's probably some amazing, you know, musician YouTuber who has been like, oh, the leitmotifs and everything in this game. I don't even know what I'm talking about, like, when it comes to music. So everything I'm saying right now is probably wrong, but I would love, I would love someone to really break down this game musically, because as I mentioned, I am in love with the music in this game. I have I have a playlist on Spotify that is just full of like orchestral versions of these tracks, or like jazz renditions of these tracks, and I just absolutely can't get enough. Man, they're so great. Yeah, I'm gonna run down here. I think I'm at a safe spot, so I'm gonna take just like a breath here for a second. Take a sip of some water. And go ahead and take another hit of this nice Jack Harrer. I think that's the name of it, Jack Harrer. I don't remember. Jack something. Ooh, yeah. What an appropriate game to be playing while smoking marijuana because I'm about to go rescue Bob Marley, and she knows all about that. She smokes 2 joints in the morning, 2 joints at night, 2 joints in the afternoon because it makes her feel alright. And I get that. We've all wanted to do that from time to time. But it's tough, with the day-to-day grind. You can't just smoke 8 joints a day. Or what is it? Yeah, it might even be more than that because it's 2 joints in the morning, 2 joints at night, 2 joints in the afternoon because it makes you feel alright. 2 joints in times of peace, 2 in times of war, 2 joints before you smoke 2 joints, and then you smoke 2 more. So that's like a total of what, 12 joints? I guess only 10, right? Because it's 2 in times of peace or 2 in times of war. So that's happening. One or the other is always happening. Power glove. Is that something I can equip? I'm pretty sure it is. Replaces my bandana. What's my bandana do? Is it just like accuracy? Oh, speed. My speed's already 12. My power. Yeah, I don't need that bandana. This power glove is better for me. Let's keep that. Yeah, I like the sort of like ambient sounds of this game as well. You can just really hear, like something skittering. If you pay, oh, there it goes. Yeah. I think that's all the enemies here. That's another great thing. There's no random battles. Most, all the enemies, you'll get jumped from time to time, but there's like pre-programmed things that are either unavoidable or you're probably not going to avoid them just because you're not going to see them. But for the most part, no random. Like I could probably avoided those guys if I didn't want to fight them. Let's go ahead and take this dude out first because I think they like use him as an attack. If I don't, oh shit, I really need to heal. All right, let's kill these guys because he's gonna hit me, but unless it's like a critical. Oh, nope, he's not gonna hit me. I'm too fast. Even without my bandana? How is he so fast without his bandana? I don't understand it. He took his bandana off. Alright, let's heal myself. Yeah, just the 1 tonic for now. That's gonna be fine. Hear things skittering. Yeah, music change for each era that you're in. It's got a little more of a mysterious feel. And there's something that I think is really interesting in this. It's a hazier, which is weird. Is that just because maybe because there's a war going on? Is that what they're trying to convey? There's like a smokiness. You would think, going back in time, especially since in the current times, Luca is experimenting with all this technology. You'd think she would be generating a little more haze than you would find in the Middle Ages. But nonetheless, okay. So let's pretend that I don't know everything about this game, or a lot about this game, and I just came out of I came out of Truce Canyon here, and I'm wandering around, and I'm like, what's going on? Because it even says, like, it doesn't say that I'm in. It's question mark. I don't know where I am yet. So let's go to this residence and talk to people. Because they'll tell you what's going on. I'm like, that's... Yeah, immediately. Here, what are you talking about? It's the year 600. We've been at war for years. When will it end? Yeah, see, that's the great thing about this game. There's not a lot of NPCs to talk to, and now it says 600 AD. Boom. There's not like a huge amount of NPCs... to talk to, but they all, kind of tell little bits of the story. Hey, we finally found the queen. She must be glad to be home. Here comes the dude wandering in. Everyone was so worried. Yeah. We all thought Magus had, Magus's army destroyed the bridge. We're getting introduced to this character, Magus, who is clearly antagonistic because we thought his army destroyed... We thought his army, we thought he kidnapped the queen. His army has destroyed the bridge. Blah, blah. The Maguses. Oh, interesting. We all thought Magus. I wonder if that's got to just be a translation error, right? The Magus's army, because his name. I mean, that's interesting. I've always assumed that Magus was just the name that he gave him. This wizard gave himself. But it's interesting because, like, Magus just kind of means like wizard. It's magi, kind of like a singular magi. And so it's interesting that guy says the Magus. But again, it could just be him saying like, like the enemy, the Magus. That's weird though. I feel like that's just like a translation error, most likely. Anyway. Hey, this dude's still guzzling away. Millennial Fair? Are you crazy? I didn't say any of that. I'm silent. This is Kingdom of Guardia. This isn't Truce. This is Guardia. Yeah, why does the name of the town... You did know that, yeah. No, I didn't know that. Oh. Okay, burn. And then this guy, this awesome dude, Toma the Explorer. He's he relates to a like late game side quest, and it's a real interesting. Again, like I love the touches of this game. In 1000 AD, the time that you're from, you can visit the gravestone of Toma the Explorer, and there's also like you can meet his descendants, and they're all like, I want to be an explorer like my great granddad. So it's just, yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Let's see. Buy him a drink, tell him a story. Let's do it. I'll have a cider. I'll have a hard cider. So it's about the missing queen. Okay, so let's find out. Yeah, this interesting new, totally unrelated story about the missing queen. Let's figure out what's going on with that. She disappeared while visiting the cathedral to the west. Interesting. Oh, they found her? Oh, never mind. All right. I guess that's totally not important. I guess that cathedral to the west, where the queen disappeared, is probably not important. But anyway, we know that they found the queen. Everyone keeps talking about this queen. Oh, and hey, here we go. I'm Banta. Oh, that's what it is. There we go. That's what it is. Banta is just an anagram of Tabin. And he's also like he's clearly also like an inventor or a creator of some kind, right? Like he's like a blacksmith or something. Oh yeah, I was looking away from the screen while I'm talking, so it's not that I'm completely illiterate, and just didn't see that he's clearly introducing himself as a blacksmith while he's a blacksmith or something. Yeah, so, yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Banta, an anagram, a rearranging of the letters of Tabin. I think that's kind of interesting. This is clearly like the Lucas family of the 600s. Complete with, very interestingly, his wife, who wants a daughter. Her husband wants a daughter who's intelligent as she is beautiful. And she's also sitting down, which is very interesting because if I had gone and shown you, actually I don't think you can see her, but if I had gone and shown you Luca's house, and if her mother was there and not somewhere else at the beginning of the game, she is wheelchair bound because of a mysterious accident that happened some years before. So it's very interesting that when you come to this place and you see Tabin doing the same motion, the same hammering motion, and his wife still sitting down, even in the 600s. It's very the game. This, like, again, that's one of the nice touches like that I love about this game. There's lots of cool little things like that. Alright. Okay, here we're going to the market. Talk to this guy. Yep, equip yourself with weapons that you buy. Okay, so maybe This is what I was waiting. Maybe you can buy weapons for cheaper or something. I'm gonna buy this, but I feel like you can. I feel like you get either a better one, you know, like in the near future or something like that. I'm gonna regret that purchase. I feel like, but oh well. Let's get rid of. Yeah, I'm fighting monsters with a wooden sword. What is this? The original Legend of Zelda? That's a super dated reference. Or I guess, you know, I mean, Zelda's always in vogue, so it's not a super. It's not a reference people aren't going to get just because it's a dated reference. Okay, so now we're back into Guardia Forest, but now it's 600 AD. And I'm all alone. And yeah, see here, yeah, rustling enemies come out. And they're ambushing me. I healed myself, good. Did I ever get a technique? I wasn't paying attention. If I did or not. If I can cyclone these guys. Yes. Cyclone hits multiple enemies, and if you time it right, like the enemies will move about on the screen. I wish that's one of my small gripes about this game is I wish you could position your team a little bit, you know, to execute some of these techniques. But you know, they have the enemies move around, and you can like wait for them to get into like a better position. Ooh, what is this shiny object? A power tab, yes. I'm going to try something different in this game because I'm always very greedy with my tabs, and I always give every single tab to Chrono, which I think is, you know, maybe a mistake because I can probably pad out, you know, the rest of my team. Like maybe, I don't know, make Marley, you know, give her all the magic tabs or something like that instead of just make Chrono a luminaire god that everything that he does is powerful, his magic is powerful, his attacks are powerful, he goes 3 times for every other person's 1 time. I mean, it's always fun. Like that's it's always great to have like a super powerful main character. But you know, it might be nice to rely a little more on teamwork. I didn't say teamwork bitterly there, did I? Teamwork. I spat that word out. I didn't mean to. Let's see here. Yeah, just this peaceful, like, meandering. I wonder if any of the like composers for this game also worked on Breath of Fire, because this Breath of Fire 3 specifically, the music here is really kind of reminiscent of that for me. One thing I do know, speaking of like relating this game to other games, I do know that yeah, let's see here. Can I get this? I don't think I'm gonna, and I'm not gonna get them close enough together. Let's go kill them. I do know that like relating to other games, Chrono Trigger and I believe it's Legend of Mana, Trials of Mana. Trials of Mana is the one that like just came out. Secret of Mana, I think. Yeah, Secret of Mana. Originally were the same game, and then they, I don't know the full story of like what happened and why they split into 2 games, but eventually it was decided they were going to kind of go the sort of like action RPG, you know, Legend of Zelda route for Secret of Mana, and then they were going to go the full-on story-driven RPG for Chrono Trigger. And you can really tell, like, when you're just like looking at the sort of the designs of especially like the main character of Secret of Mana looks very, very, very similar to Chrono, and then the female protagonist from that game looks very similar to Marley as well. And there's probably some way that you can relate Sprite to Luca, but I don't know. That one's a little bit more of a stretch. Also a great game though. That might be, I mean, it's very early to be talking about like what my next game that I'm gonna spend hours, you know, recording is gonna be, but that is a contender. That's an early contender. for the next one. It's a very sort of easy segue, I think. But the problem with that one is I love that game, and that's a game that's very near and dear to my heart. I played that a lot as a kid, but I didn't get very far in it. Like, me and my friends just kind of like ran around the same areas, just kind of like getting overpowered, killing the same low-level monsters. I don't think we made it. Like, I remember when I played that, we got to the part where you get like shot around in cannons. But you know, the first time that happens, that's fairly early in the game, I believe. But that's also a game that I don't know very much about, and I don't know very well. So that might not actually be one that I do next. Alright, yeah, so I've already cleared out all the dudes here. Let's go ahead and run. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get all these guys with the cyclone. Boom, boom. Nope. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, come on. Aaron, I got an Aaron Burr. Gotta wait for it. There it is. Got him. Oh, wow, that was dangerous. I was not paying attention at all to my health. I very, very easily could have died right there. Wow. Oof. Okay, heal up, heal up, heal up. Let's go ahead and Teutonic this one. Yeah, let's get full health. Whew, boy, that would have been bad early on. Gosh, that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, let's see here. I can run all the way over here. But there's a mysterious energy sealing this box and a creepy music that plays. I think that's, again, like, talking about, like, the great design of this game. Having these boxes stored around that relate to a specific story event. Like, there's specific story event that's going to allow me to open these boxes. And just kind of like teasing that there's this mystery here, that there's something else going on. I mean, even beyond the fact that you've just time traveled, but that there's something beyond that just kind of like hanging out. And I'm gonna do it again. I love just like the music. Like, it's almost like I wonder if it's almost like the end music, like the going to bed resting music, but like in a minor key or something like that. Like, it's just got this very mysterious and creepy vibe to it. I love it. I love it so much. All right, let's go to Guardia Castle here and see what's going on. We're immediately going to get stopped by soldiers because we're a random person wandering into a castle. Yeah, why wouldn't you get stopped by soldiers? So who does this? Well, at least they didn't make a soulless ginger joke. They could have been worse. But yeah, come on, they're hating on my hair. Get out of here. Wow, this is just... They are just tearing into me. But someone's gonna stop them. Who could it be? It's the Queen. There's something odd. But there's something odd about him. And so we should be able to bully him. We should be able to belittle this guy and tell him to get out of here. Yeah. You guys are gonna eat those words. I'm gonna be like literally, oh god, I'm gonna be the savior of this place, man. You're gonna watch one day as I single-handedly strike down like a zombie. You're getting bridge duty, and you're gonna watch as I single-handedly mow down. First of all, a bunch of zombies, skeletons, and like stuff like that, etc., etc. And then they're all gonna form together, and you're all gonna run away like little babies, and I'm still gonna take that dude down. So don't, yeah. Where's your stamp collection, bro? What's up? Step trip, homie. All right, let's go talk to the Queen because she vouched for us. The Chancellor's like, The Chancellor's like, what's the deal? Why did the Queen come back? That's strange. And she doesn't have her pin. Her coral pin. Not her pendant, but a coral pin. Oh man, I just used tonics to heal myself, and there's a place I can go sleep. Let's go hang out. Let's see if I can find the Chancellor, because he's acting creepy. Oh! Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Okay, yeah, that's like, you just keep saying that. And I think we can take a nap here. The Chancellor's been sneaking out at night. Oh. And we're getting an instruction there. A little bit. Let's see here. Pray. People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. He's a decent man. He goes to the cathedral every day. Yeah, he's praying all the time. I guess we can't sleep in these beds. Okay, so here's another cool thing about this game. Treasure chests stored over here in 600 AD. We're gonna leave them alone because the cool thing about this game is you can loot these treasure chests now. And if you do, a little bit later in the game, when you're in the castle in 1000 AD, you'll find all these treasure chests are empty because someone 400 years ago looted them. That's someone being you. But if you leave them here, you learn that everyone else in this world has much more manners than you do and would never, ever, ever think about busting into a castle and stealing their treasures, just literally in view of other people. So no one else will touch them for the 400 years in the meantime. Or I guess, maybe someone will have touched them and then felt bad about it because they will all be replaced with better versions of the same items. So, yeah, either it's like the items in this game are like fine wine and they just need a little bit of time to age, or I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we know the Chancellor's acting crazy, but we know that he goes to the cathedral every day. Yeah, and see, this one we can't open, but it's the same with the mysterious boxes. Like, once we get the power to open them, we're going to go to the future and open the future boxes first. And there might even be a thing, I don't know if, I'm not sure how this lines up, but there might even be a thing of a spot in the in the far future when you can go to the far, far future of 1999. There might be boxes there that also fit into this pattern, but I believe it's just between 600 and 1200. But I might be mistaken. All right, let's go talk to the Queen real quick and figure out why she was giggling and why she was so cool with us and seemed to know us, and why she looked familiar, like a tomboy. There you are. All right, and come near. She knows, the Queen knows my name. Oh my goodness, we're so fancy. It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. Yeah, see, it's Lean, but Marley. So yeah, it makes you think maybe it should be Marl, but I don't know. Unless you call her Leanie. I don't know. I don't like that. So, yeah, we barely knew each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Yeah, she's real sweet on Chrono, just instantly. She knows that you're just a super dope guy and that you'd never let anything bad happen to her. Oh, wait, what? Well, that's not good. Yeah, so here we have, oh, wait, I guess I gotta talk again. Oh, God, it's, they have the animation, like, look at that, like, it's, sprites, little 16-bit sprites, but it's, very, very expressive. Like, you see her grabbing her stomach, then you see her grabbing her head and like, screaming, like, it's so good, so good. And then she just disappears. Not a good thing. And everyone's like, yeah, you didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course I didn't. Yeah, don't go in there, though. What do you say? Yeah, what is... Well, yes. Ooh, okay, we can't let this juicy tidbit. Did you notice anything odd? No, she was acting cool. Oh, yeah, if you say so. She's like, you don't know the queen. All right. Yeah, and we're getting to the 1 hour mark right here, so I think this is going to be the end of the first episode here. I am going to go ahead and cut this one, and, I'm probably going to... I'm feeling like I'm good to record for another hour or so, so I'm probably going to keep playing. I'm probably going to keep recording. Probably going to smoke a little bit more. But this is going to be the end of episode 1. You'll see episode 2 up next week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. Have a good one.